Hey, Shabbat Shalom. I am coming to you live in front of one of my favorite movie theaters here on 84th and Broadway. I've been coming to movies here for years. And I'm standing here today because we are about to begin the new month of Adar. And the Torah tells us, actually the rabbis in the Mishnah tells us that Mishenichnas Adar Marbim B'Simcha, when the month of Adar comes in, we rejoice in joy, in Simcha. What gives you joy? What gives you simcha in life? Coming here to this theater over the years gave me a lot of joy. And as you can see, even though the people passing by, it's been shut down. It's been shut down since last March. And, they've got some pictures of some of the some of the movies that are out, but they're not showing in the theater. So what is bringing us joy? And here we've got the new month of Adar. This Shabbat is Rosh Chodesh Adar. And it's telling us that the month of Adar brings us joy. Even though this theater and all the theaters and all the movie theaters and so much has been shut down in New York City, we can still have joy somehow from Adar. What is an Adar that brings joy? And the great Rambam Maimonides teaches that there's nothing that brings more joy than bringing joy to those who are downtrodden, to those who are poor, to the widow and to the orphan, and to those who are needy. This is such an important and powerful lesson in what truly brings simcha. This brings temporary joy. If we want lasting, beyond the instant joy, as I talk about in my book, then we have to do something for someone else. And we've got a number of mitzvot pertaining to Purim. We've got the mitzvah to listen to the Megillah, the mitzvah to deliver food baskets to our friends, a mitzvah to have a seudah, to have a feast. But there's one mitzvah, matanat le'evyonim, which is to give gifts to the poor. And the Rambam says, Maimonides writes, if you want to increase in any one of the four mitzvot of Purim, it's not reading more of the Megillah, it's not giving more gifts to your friends, it's not having more booze at the seudah, at the feast, it's giving more charity to the poor. It is spreading more cheer to those who are down. There's nothing greater that lifts the spirits of those who are downtrodden than someone that gives and extends a helping hand. And that's what the Rambam ends. And he says that someone who does this, someone who gives and lifts the person who is low, is dome l'shchina, he says. He says he is comparable, he is similar to the Shechina, to the presence of God himself. So my blessing to you, as we enter this new month of Adar, Mishenichnas Adar Marbim B'Simcha, that we should all have a lot of joy. We should have simcha, not from giving to ourselves, but from giving to those who are truly in need. Shabbat Shalom, and happy Adar and happy almost Purim.